Alright, hi chat! Hello! Why does my model feel higher than usual? My model feels... Has it... We're gonna assume it's always been this high up. Hello chat, hello. Today we have a simple goal. A goal? A simple task. And the task is MCC Rising. Because, for those who don't know, my friends Varian, or Ren for short, Solar for short, and Sci-Fi Girl Games, Sci-Fi for short, all applied to MCC Rising as a team together. And I figured, I'm a nerd. I'm a huge nerd. Why not, like, break down the video live on stream? Because I had a blast making this. I thought it would be fun. Everybody else seems to be, like, reacting to, like, MCCR applications. I'm like, I will react to my own. Let's go. I gang, yes, nerd indeed. Certified nerd right here. Dude, I'm gonna bust out so many fucking terms and like techniques here. This is gonna be a crash course. I hope you got like your fucking notepad ready. I am here. I am prepped. I am ready. I have never been so grateful to have taken a film class in college. I am not going to lie. That class finally came in fucking handy. That and rendering. It came in handy twice, but I'll just get to the point. I've done the premise. I've done the intro. I did the thing. I tabbed the screen. So the plan is, so our team name's Cyan Cassowaries, which we chose. I'm already going behind the scenes here. Hey, it's Amanda. Hey, rip off. Welcome to stream. We are going to be analyzing my MCCR application because I am a nerd and I had fun making this, and also maybe nerd. This is, I am stupid, but I am nerd. I like breaking down things. I like analyzing them. I like it a lot. So we're going to see how this stream goes, and if it does good, maybe I'll do another. Maybe I'll do another analysis. Maybe you'll see me just fucking recommend shit. Yep. I made that emote for a reason. I knew the joke would happen. I knew the nerd joke would happen. I knew it. I came prepared. That emote has never been more fitting than today, but yes. So, already behind the scenes, there's gonna be like inside jokes and whatnot. There's gonna be so much. So my team name is Cyan Cassowaries, which we chose last time because the way that we all met is that there was I'm gonna go back to the chatting screen instead of a blank screen. There we go. The way that we all met was from the first MCC Rising, and we were all a bunch of people just scattering about, being like, oh my god, I want to be an MCC Rising, but I don't know anyone. I need to meet some people, and it was a great way that the community came together to meet new people. I'm actually like, that was my favorite aspect of MCC Rising, was the way that it brought people together across everywhere. I don't have my big fan on. Hold on. I want my ceiling fan on. I'm sitting here. I'm getting hot already. I'm like, my PC is probably getting hot. Everything's getting hot right now, and not in the ha pretty way. Bad joke. That was dad joke material right there. I'm sorry, chat. The jokes are not funny today. That was not funny. But the way that we met was, again, from the first MC Rising, and I had been going through Twitter being like, hey, teammates, please, how make friends? I even made, like, at some point a TikTok, never posted it, but, like, it was a rush hour. I'm like, I need people to play the game with, because, God, social anxiety being damned, your boy wants to compete in the block game. That's what that was. That's what the thing was to me, but I found some people on Twitter, and they had made a Discord for a bunch of other applicants to, like, meet each other and be like, hey, you like game, I like game, let's make a team. And that's how we all came together, because I was like messaging people who already formed teams, like, hi, I see you need another teammate, can I join? I was fucking obnoxious. I was on it. I had a mission, man. I had a fucking mission, okay? But through that, I ended up finding Ren, who had become teammates with Solar. And I said, hey, can I join your team? They were like, yeah, sure. Thank you. We've needed another person so bad. And then the second we were all like, so we need a fourth. How are we going to get a fourth? Sci-Fi joins the server, and I see that. I immediately pull them off to the side. They haven't like read their rules or spoken a message. I'm like, I see you. Do you want to join our team? And she was just like, yeah, sure, dude. And that's how it was. I kidnapped people. I was determined to play the block game, so I kidnapped people. And 2 years later, we're still friends, and we're trying again, because obviously we did not make it into the first one. I know exactly why we didn't make it the first one. If I blow through the analysis of this second application, fuck it, I'll bust out the first one. I'll fucking go through and be like, here, I can pinpoint X, Y, and Z. Here's what we did wrong and how we did not get in. Because again, nerd. I love analyzing things. Kidnapping slaves, that is the way to make friends. So, the story behind Cyan Cassowaries is kidnapping, and then also we wanted a cool animal that worked with alliteration. So, Cyan Cassowaries. I'm not gonna lie, I like the name. It's not a mouthful, it's got a rhythm to it. I do like the team name. The funniest part is that 2 years later, we're all fucking purple. All of our brands, I'm literally purple. Sci-Fi's brand is purple. Ren's brand has purple in it. It's mostly blue and yellow, but there's also, like, purple as a third color. A Solar's brand, a little bit less purple. It's more of an accent color, but there's still, all of us are purple to some degree. We're just a purple... I was about to say the purple fuckers, but that's an F, not an H. Purple penguins is also generic and common. Purple papayas, there we go. It's fucking awful. But yeah. But we kept the name, because we're the same team. We're just trying again. But yes, I'm actually very proud of what we made, considering it was a bit of a mess. we had, because of the timing, we had, all of us were working, during the summer. I mean, Cyan is an adult and has an actual job, so, ew, grandma, ew, go pay your taxes, grandma. But all three of us had gotten, like, summer jobs because we're like, money, please, money. And one of us was just away from home, and that made recording difficult for them. So it was just a bit of a conundrum. Like, this weekend was just basically record, edit, go, done. Like, Nox Crew gave us 4 days. Cyan Cassowaries realistically had 2, and we fucking made it work. And that's amazing considering last application we also only had 2 days to make it work. I want to kidnap art from the DIA, but it's illegally illegal, so I won't. I don't know what the DIA is, but illegally illegal is that's some words to put together. Yeah, it's illegally illegal. That's just illegal squared, my dude. What? Love that though. But yeah, so okay. I will say our theme was Spider-Verse because I pitch it and everybody's like, "Hey yo, Spider-Verse? Hey yo? Hey yo?" Because, like, it's fucking Spider-Verse. Who's gonna die Spider-Verse? But then we ended up going with it because, again, scheduling and whatnot, we're like, this is probably gonna be our best opportunity. So, yeah. It focuses a lot more on the visual instead of the team, but this thing was super fucking collaborative. Like, I loved working on this. I have a high stress tolerance, so this did not burn me out in the slightest. Your boys built different, but I'm really happy with what we made. So, the plan is... Now I'm done rambling. The plan is that I'm gonna run the video through one time, no commentary. I'm gonna turn everything off. So like even chat, you're gonna have to go away. I'm sorry, but you have to go away. You have to be hidden. I'm gonna have to kick you into the abyss. And it's gonna be hidden. We're gonna have one clean playthrough, and then after that, we're going to go and then I'm gonna comment on it. So without further ado, I bring to you the plan. Yes, Spider-Verse. I will say it was a theme. We took the whole idea of keeping it brief and keeping it short and concisely to the point. There's not much Spider-Verse left. If anything, this is more just comic and broad strokes. Because timing and editing. But point is, that was the initial idea that we had. If it shines through, great. If it doesn't, c'est la vie. We still got the job done. Anyway, to the point. Turning everything out. Turning on my desktop audio. Oh shit, y'all can hear my fans. Whatever, suffer. Anyway, where's all my shit again? Go away. Is it in text? Yes, okay, so I need to turn off link text and then my model. I remember where I put my things. No, I don't. Anyway. Yeah, let me turn off throw as well. Okay, we're good. Noxite! Here's your copy of the Cyan Cassowaries comic, new and freshly printed from the MCC Rising Application Publishing Company. Have a good one. Alright people, let's take this from the top. My name's Virix, and for the past 2 years, I've been a streamer over on Twitch. That is, when I'm not busy with college, trying to develop my own animated series, comic series, and any other stories I want to tell. I've got a busy brain, what can I say? I guess you could also consider me the founder / super cool, super awesome founder of this group. These guys are like the best of the best. As for me, I've got my own reason for being here, but you don't need to worry your poor little head about that. Wink. I'm just here for a good time and to help support my teammates. And to also maybe be the team court jester. Ah! What the f- Honk honk.
Oh, it's my turn? Hey guys, I'm Varian. I'm a PNG tuber and I stream on Twitch. I've done a lot of Minecraft parkour, so I'm very excited for Parkour Warrior. Parkour is probably my favorite thing in Minecraft to do, so I'm hoping I can carry my team and speedrun the course on that. I'd also say that my bow skills are pretty solid considering the sheer amount of FPS games that I play. So I'm ready to snipe people off the map in Ice Bleaf or Rocket Battle. What's it called again, guys?
I think it's Hole in the Box.
Yep, that's the one.
Where did she even come from?
I'd say my streams are generally pretty chill, but they've got some chaos scattered throughout them.
I hear the rattling of bones. I hear the rattling of bones in the distance. I heard that.
My favorite streams, however, are always the ones with friends, so I'm very excited to be applying to MCCR with my team.
Hi, my name is Solar. I'm an up-and-coming voice actor, script writer, and the PvP extraordinaire of our team. My goal with this MCC is to fight with everything I have to secure my team the win, no matter what it takes. I provide strategy, insight, and most of all, determination to push our capabilities to the max and secure us a chance at Dodgebolt. I have what it takes to push my team to victory, and while my teammates might just be here for fun, I believe that with all of our abilities combined, we'll make a powerhouse of an MCC team. I feel like Sky Battle would be one of the best game modes for me to prove just how much I can excel at game mechanics and working with my team to our inevitable victory. MCC Rising 2 would not just be a great experience for me, but for the rest of my team. I hope that we get the chance to show the community just how much we deserve to be in the spotlight.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
All right, Grandma, we don't have all day.
I'm only 27.
Well, hello there. I'm sci-fi. Yes, the entire genre. I'm an animator by day, variety streamer by night, and this team's de facto tech support. I share the games I love, all of my amazing builds with my community, so I'm excited for games like Build Mart and...
My computer keeps crashing.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, MCCR1 was the friends we made along the way, so for MCCR2, I'm here to have fun and win as a treat.
All right, hold on. Fuck, I forgot where I put all my things again. My face! No, shit, I lost my face! Okay, I found my face. My face is back. So yeah, that was the application. Breaking this down immediately. We're not even gonna get 5 seconds in. I'm already gonna have things to say. I'm fucking telling you. I've been sitting on this for days now. I've been sitting on this for fucking days. One of my teammates actually might also do it behind the scenes, in which case I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be watching it, because I'm also curious as to what they have to say. Because I'm a very logical science person, despite being in fucking school for animation. I'm literally in fucking art school. Anyway, breaking this down from the top. This intro, like I said, immediately off the bat, we're pausing. This intro was so... We didn't have any ideas. We didn't have any ideas for the intro. We all said, because of our timing and just like difficulty with schedules again, we're like, okay, focus on the individual bits. If we can get that down pat, we're good. And we didn't know the fucking intro, what to do. So as a joke, aw, thank you, Ripoff, thank you. We put a lot of work to this. We fucking pulled out all the stops. We're like, we're getting in this time. We're fucking doing it. We're going. But hold on. Are people trying to message me on Discord? Is it my teammates? Is it my... It's probably not, I promise. Oh my god, it might actually be my teammates. What the fuck? I will have to get to that in a minute, because that's fucking cool. The beginning of the page flip is too fast, in my opinion, but yeah, no, I do think it's also too fast. Cyan did animate that. I think that was, like, crunch time. I think she also mentioned how she's like, yeah, we could probably, like, slow that down as well. We have our own notes. We have been looking at this and analyzing it ourselves. We like applied. There were like people on Twitter that were like, "Hey, just send me our apps. I'll review them." And we just put them in every single one that came in our Twitter timelines. We're like, "We're seeing it. Please, we want another opinion. We're fucking nerds." Anyway, back to the intro. I'm glad you love it because it was a fucking joke of an intro. I shit you not. Because again, we didn't have any ideas of the intro. We all were just like, "Okay, let's get this." Let's focus on individual bits. Let's get our shit together. Let's go, 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 team. And as a joke, I said, what if we just, like, kick down Nox Crew's door and just throw the comic at them? And so I was like, wait. Hold the horses. You might have an idea there. So we logged onto fucking Teeples, which is what this server is, and we're like, okay, how do we represent Nox Crew? Steal their skin! So we got fucking Noxite's skin. And I improv'd these lines, pretty much. Like, Sai was just like, yeah, like, come bang on the door and, like, yell some stuff. I'm like, I'm on it, team. I'm on it, Captain. You got me. You got me? I got you. That's what I meant to say. So these lines, entirely improv. And the only reason that I said Noxite is because it was easier to yell rapidly than Nox Crew. Like that I knew I would have fumbled up a lot. I think it's also because I stole the skin for sci-fi, so I just had the word Noxite in my brain. I'm hoping that doesn't like dock us points. Because I heard somewhere from like a previous applicant that like Nox Crew does not like being in your intros, even as like a side character. I'm hoping we can like just get away with this if that's like an actual like problem with theirs. which like I understand because they want to see you, the creator, and not Nox Crew there. So I'm hoping we'll get away with this because Noxite never speaks, so it's not actually him. He's not actually a character. We're just literally throwing our application at his door and running. This next bit here, here's your copy of the Cyan Cassowaries comic, new and freshly printed from the MCC Rising Application Publishing Company. Have a good one. That shit, also improv. Aside with, I'm pretty sure Sai's directions on that were also just like, yeah, be like, here's the thing, and then run away, and I just fucking, I'm impressed with my abilities of improv, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I pulled out all the stops. Listen, I improv a lot. There's no thought process in my brain. I just fucking make shit up, and it apparently works. And when Sai first sent the test of this intro, which I'm just gonna let play again in the background while I talk, when Sai first sent the test of this intro, Red and I were beside ourselves with fucking laughter over the total change from Noxite, here's your copy of the Cyan Cassowaries thing. Because it was just, it was the total whiplash, it was the ad read, it was fucking, I fucking loved it. And Sai did a lot of, whenever you see this font that you see over here, the Noxite, that's the key that like Sai did the editing on that, or at least she did the subtitling. I love the way that she does her subtitles. How is that improv? Fucking skills, 2 years of theater and Twitch, bitch, I know how to say words. I'm good at the saying words thing. Don't look at any of my other streams. Don't look at any of my clips. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. I'm good at the words, I promise. I'm good, so good at saying words. Let's go. It just hit my brain, man. I was in the creation mode. I was in the flow. I'm like, let's fucking go. I swear, if this ever sounds like bragging, I promise it's not. I am a natural bullshitter. If you tell me to plan, I have no idea what to do. But if you tell me to make some shit up, I got you. That's where all my brain skills are, I guess. But basically, anyway, back to Sai's subtitling skills. I love them. They are so interactive and energetic, and they express like the voice and like the like my subtitles do not. Like that Noxite shit. This I love it so much. Like I was eating this shit up. This. I was eating it up when I first saw it, and like the way that she gets the rhythm of my speech is fucking fantastic. I'm gonna try to take theater next year. Fuck yeah! Become a theater nerd. Join me. One of us. It's fucking fun. I so recommend it. Please God, if anyone's ever thought about doing a thing and you're nervous, do the thing anyway. Took 2.5 years of choir. Fuck you for being a singer. And I mean, mad respect. I cannot sing. I fucking love singers. I appreciate your skills and I respect you. And my parents just called me down for dinner, but I'm live. 1 second. I'm gonna take I'll be right back. Is King still here? King has left. Okay, fuck it. Rip off, you're in charge. Don't cause problems. Ah, shit. I forgot to mute my mic. Fuck. Okay, I'm back. Hamilton is best on God. He'll be good. Panic alone status. I'm back. Ah, shit, my keyboard. It's okay. Streamer's back. No, streamer's back. Oh, you're probably mobile. That explains a lot. Anyway. Fuck, I forgot where I was. Ah, shit, my keyboard. There we go. Okay, depression. I'm sorry. I'm back. But yes, Hamilton's a good musical, I'll be honest. Hamilton, it still pops off. It still goes hard so many years later. Anyway. Sai's subtitles. I love them so fucking much. She's so good at, like, expressing the way that the voice sounds with her subtitle. Oh, mobile delay is killing me. Streamer will come back. Streamer is back. Little do you know, by the time I'm reading this, I can see into the future. But yeah, especially with the way that, like, I know I'm a fast speaker, so, like, subtitling my voice is hard. Like, even I struggle with it. She's able to get, like, my cadence, yes, that's the word, my cadence of speech so well down. Like, even the little, like, the delay, this, hold on, this way, here is your copy, like, the way that she gets that down is fucking fantastic. I eat that shit up for days. Sai, if you are watching this, or if you're watching this VOD, I fucking appreciate it. This is some good shit. I love your subtitles. Streamer's back. There you go. Your internet is slow. I know it. I've noticed. I appreciate you, Rip Up, but I've noticed. Okay, continuing with this.
Copy the Cyan
and then the slow zoom that she does, it's really simple mechanically. Like, this is just like one cut and a zoom, pretty much. That's all this is, and it's fucking so good. I love the way that Cyan enhanced this. Like, especially with the fact that here's your copy, the Cyan Cassowaries thing. I think I did like 2 or 3 takes, and I was like, here's my ideas, take what you want from this. And I'm pretty sure this is take 2 that she used, so fucking way to go, Sci-Fi. I love you for this. Now onto mine. No, actually, no, I lied. Onto the comic. Because these graphics will never be seen. At least this fucking team shot broke my blender. It broke Sai's blender. This is what took the longest, because Sai and I are sitting there like, what the fuck is wrong with Blender? Because I was using what's it called? I think it's called the Blue Thomas rig. It's, if you search up like Minecraft Blender animation rig on YouTube, I think it'll be like the first video you see. It's really common. Like, people use it for like thumbnails and stuff like all the fucking time. But this fucking broke my blender, and like Sai, like, again, I pretty much like woke up, did this, and then I was like, Sai, I can't get it to export. Sai, help. It won't work. And so I just came to the fucking rescue. She's like, it's probably the way that they're appended, because like neither of us know what the fuck appending means. And like, Sai is a professional animator. She doesn't work in Blender, she works in Maya because industry standards and blah 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 software is blah, junk that I have to worry about for like 3 years. I'm good. But essentially what you can do with the rig is that it comes with like these pre-made models, which are the sword, axe, and shield that you guys see. I'm pointing to them as if you guys can see my hands. You fucking can't. I'm doing great here. But essentially what you can do is you can, like, the rigs come with those in like a subsection thing somewhere, and then I can like summon it from the abyss of wherever the fuck they're being hidden, and then append them to the model. And that's how I summoned them. It fucking broke Blender, but it looks so good. It took so long. It's so scuffed. Appreciate this fucking cover. I loved it. I love this group shot. I love what I did. I had to draw in the expressions to make like Sai's wink work, and also so Solar's like eye fit in with the rest of the style, because I couldn't use the pre-made face because the way that their skin is, because they only have one eye because the other's colored by a sunflower, which I love Solar's design. I'll get into that later. I'll get into that in Solar section, but
alright, people, let's take
these pages were also a problem. Can I pull up the original, let me find the image. Comic. I'm gonna pull up the Death Note one first, because that's what I use. This one. Oh shit, it might be in a desktop art. Use the mouse ace. I'm working on it! Where the fuck did I put it? Is it in my art folder? MCR, comics. Yep, here we go. I found it. Okay, so this... Wow, this is confusing. I'm gonna go into chat. Nope, I'm not going to chatting. I'm going to gaming and I'm turning off the video. That's what we're doing. Here we go. Okay, so this page, basically what I did is that Sai was like, hey, can you make some like comic page renders, like some fake comic pages, so I can like stick these in and we can flip through it, so that way like the comic looks like a comic. And I said, yeah, sure thing, boss, no problem. So I went on to Google and I went manga pages, because like those tend to be less complex and also in black and white compared to like Western comics. I got comic nerd. Okay, you know what? No, I've not earned the title of comic nerd. I come from a comic nerd family, so I'm like comic nerd by association. But I'm like, the paneling tends to be bigger and wider. Let me find some like easy manga panels to replicate, and the first one that I found was Death Note. So that means when Nox Crew first gets to see me, like me, not just me like being in the intro and harassing them and throwing a comic at them from the MCC Rising Application Publishing Company, which is a fucking mouthful of a name. I'm surprised I made it work so well. That means they get to fucking zoom in. They get to zoom in. That's the wrong thing. That's not what I want. Where's that? We want that. I'm just gonna remove this from the folder so I can just toggle it easier. We gotta put this up here. There. Never mind, we're not gonna put that up there. We're gonna put this over here. What that means is that my first introduction is them zooming in on me saying, I am L. And I will never be, I'm still in recovery from that. I understand why Sai did it. I do not disagree with what she did. I think, you know, for the tactic that you're going for, it works. But oh my god, that's your first introduction to a person. A zoom in on them saying, I am L. I please, God, let them have laughed at that. Please. God, let them think it was funny like I did. I was gobsmacked. I was beside myself. So that's page 1. We'll get to page 2 when it shows up. Because page 2 is, that's Solar and Ren. And I did a page from Chainsaw Man for that. Because that also is, depending on the page, an easy comic to replicate. I love Chainsaw Man. Anyway, carrying on.
This from the top.
So,
My name's Virace, and for the past 2
stuck
years, I've been
with the, actually, I'll say another thing. I originally had, another thing that was never seen with mine is that because this was Spider-Verse themed, I did that spin-in that, like, the comics do, the first scene, and that's a render that will also never be seen. And I think I might have deleted it like an idiot, but there's a faux, comic cover of me being Spider-Man. Actually, let me see if I can find it, because it kinda... It wasn't I'll leave this on it then. There we go. Because it wasn't the best thing. I ain't gonna lie. It was not the best thing to ever exist, but you know, it got the job done. Did I stick it in Blender? No, I did not. This is what happens. I have too many fucking folders, chat. I have too many goddamn folders. I don't even, there's not even anything in there. No. No. Oh, here we go. I found the folder. I found it. Okay. So. There we go. So yeah, I found a YouTube tutorial where you could take a Vroid model and through some use of some plugins, you can make it like an actual Wraith that you can use in Blender. So that's what I did for this. It's a bit stiff because this model was not, I think the way that it's rigged, the way that it's modeled is pretty scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. It's, not bad. But I do be mad, see, there do be some issues. Like, I'm a newbie modeler and even I could be like, that's not how these meshes should be working. No! You don't get to see the spider. Again, fix the stream. Oh, that's a little bit scuffed. This comic's big. Whatever. Okay. Hold up. I'm back, chat. I'm back. Sorry, PC crash. My little brother can wait to play Fortnite. There we go. Okay, hold on. Let me get my face back. After the streamer setup. Fuck, everything broke. Let me turn it all back on again. There we go. Ugh. I'm hopefully be fixing that crashing problem soon. I think it's a problem with my computer. It's inability to keep itself cool. My man cannot temperature regulate. Unlike me, it has no fucking heat tolerance. I caught my fan! Oh my god! Okay, I got it! That was, oh boy, that was a sound to hear. I hope my mic did not pick that up, because that's gonna be awkward if it did. I don't know why it fell. I have a feeling my corporate Bezos device is the reason. This fucking thing's been weird. Okay, hold on. What if I angle it towards the fan? Because I have this USB fan to help my PC keep itself cool because it's, again, fucking scuffed, as we all know, as we all just witnessed. I'm just gonna... Will this help at all, or am I just making this weird? Oh, hold on, maybe. Nope, I am just making this weird. Unless. This is just, it's just falling. It's just falling. Just stay there. And do the fan thing. Y'all can hear the fan. Fuck, now I remember why I put it on the shelf. Okay, never mind, there goes all the plans. Hold up, I'll get back to stream in a second. I'm just troubleshooting. That'll have to do. Don't fall, fan, please, God. Okay. Alright, okay, pulling up the video again. I think we're still at the start of my intro. I think we were still at the start of my intro. Why am I not hearing the sound for it? That's not right. Oh shit, did my headphones connect to my no, it shouldn't have. What the fuck? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Headphones? Don't tell me. No, they weren't on a low battery. Yeah, no, they're still good. Hello? Work? Okay. There we go, I fixed it. That was weird as hell. Okay, anyway, fixing this so y'all can see the fake comic that I made, the fake comic cover that I made. I made a lot of fake comic things. Where the fuck did I put it? Or, give me pictures. This one. Okay. This! There we go. Okay, this thing. Yes, I literally just stole a picture of New York. I went New York on Google Images and photoshopped it, but yeah. Here's the thing that will never be seen. There's a lot of things that will never be properly seen. There's a lot of details in this that will never be seen. But alas, that is just what happens. That is what happens when you make something like this. But yes, it isn't even a spider persona. It is just my normal model. It is just my normal model that I made through the use of plugins that I made into a proper rig and posed and fought with to make look decent. Because again, this model is not made to deform for animation and posing. But hey, look at that. It's pretty cool. I'll give it that. Not my best work at all. It was like one of my first Blender photo renders that I made, which you'll see more of, which you've seen more of, correction, because you saw this the first time around without my commentary. But yes, hero's render that will never be witnessed to likes a man, and my bullshit shading, because apparently the model, it doesn't use Blender shaders. It is funky, thank you. It doesn't use Blender shaders. It doesn't. Like, I tried, because the way that, Blender works, in order for you to, light a scene, is that you have to actually, add lights and move them around, as if you're lighting a real scene, pretty much. Let me move my mic closer to myself, actually. Here we go. That should do. Maybe it should sound a bit better. So I'm like, mic's a bit far. Anyway, distractions. My model wouldn't interact with Blender's lighting system, so then I just, did a bullshit default grain of, yellow, purple, done. Color burn that shit or whatever fucking I think I use screen overlay. But anyway, there's that. I will turn that off now. We do not need that. Continuing on the video. Back to my intro. Back to my thing.
Application publishing company. Have a good one.
Once we get there.
Alright, people, let's take this from the top.
Yes. Let us take it from the top.
And for the past 2 years,
okay.
I've been a streamer over on Twitch.
That is true. Okay, so this footage, I don't think you guys ever got to see me play on this, but I was on Mel Shroombies, who's over here in the pink hoodie. Over there. That's Shroombies, down there. They cool. They're a fellow content creator. Because I was on their faction, their 1 week faction SMP. It was a lot of fun. I got there because Cyan was on there and they named more people. And Cyan was like, hey, Cassowary crew, you want to play game? And 2 of us were like, yeah, game. And Red missed it because they didn't have their main Discord in the group chat. Idiot. But yeah, I don't think I ever got to stream this. Because schedules or whatnot. But yeah, I just yoinked old footage because I'm like, I don't want to re-record in Minecraft. I don't have to make new things because I'd have to bust that replay mod again. And from the last application, from what I remember, that's what took the longest for my portion to make. It was just making sets and making everything look not just bad Minecraft. So ba-bam!
And for the past
old
2 years,
shit!
I've been a streamer over
This
on
has been
Twitch.
sitting dust off for a fucking year.
College, trying to develop my own.
This is the only piece of college work that you'll ever see outside of my one stream. This comic over here, this is pretty accurate. Just the first part of college. That's what this was. Up there was orientation. There's me discovering record shops at a weird angle of what the fuck was up with those arms. This was a rush job drawing. But that 9 a.m. college sleep deprivation do be hitting hard, man. It do be hit. The fucking way that my style changes from like each goddamn thing. Your boy, clearly, your boy did this in crunch time. There's me. I'm saying me in the animation lab as if you guys can see my mouse. You guys can't see shit. But there be my comic. And the only the only stuff in my artwork that you'll see from college. I like to keep my college shit and my streaming shit separate. Except for now, I needed to get into the block game competition. Anyway,
Animated series.
fun fact: only one of these for the animated series. Nico's up. If you guys have been around for the past couple streams, past 1-2 streams, past something streams, the top girl up here, I say girl in air quotes. My girl's not a girl, but I keep calling her girl. Whatever. My girl, sorry, I'll say it like Gru from fucking Despicable Me. My girl up here, Nico, that's for a comic series that maybe I will one day make. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to fucking write. The one down here actually is old art. This is most of this is old art. I'm not gonna lie. I went shit. I need to show some shit. Files go. This I made 2 years ago. This one down below, the room shot, the room thing, is actually for animated series I hope to one day make that is like on the furthest back burner out of all my projects. Furthest one around. They in a band. If anyone's been around for a while, the girl on the table, that's Joy. That's Joy from that one from the very first art stream that I did, actually. I believe it was my first. We're gonna say it was my first to make it cute. There's the character over by the map of the US is named Viridian. They get a redesign. You'll see him in basically a hot second. I need to redesign him again, actually. But fucking future me problems. And then the guy up here in the front is like the first ever drawing of Jae-hyung, who was renamed to Parker. So I'm just gonna call him Parker for the rest of this. Yeah, Parker, the first ever Parker design. I'm like, I need another character. Boom, lazy. The one that's about to show up.
Comic series and any
For my any other who's this shot of the other four is like between. Can I get a good like opacity of it, please? Nope. Go back. Be more solid. No. Okay.
my own
Hold on.
animated series, comic series.
Okay. The bits for the comic series are in the animated series. The bit for the animated series are in the comic series. Because it looked better. The reason why I did it like that, I'm just breaking down fucking every detail here. Why not? I know no limits. I'm a fucking nerd. We've been over this. There's an emote for it for the reason. Because I use this head turn, these facial expressions up at the top, because you see that a lot more in reference to like animation projects. You'll see those head turns for like expressions a lot more. You'll see more like these group shots, more, because it just read more as animation than comic. Yes, nerd indeed. So I just put that in the animation series. I'm like, fuck it, for the sake of clarity. And then I put the animation project, the comic shot. It's like, I need another thing. Go. So the pink person over here is Joy. Look, we got two Joys. We got grayscale Joy and we got color Joy. We got Viridian over here, who's over here in the black and yellow shirt that says what. Viridian got such a buff in their design. That was like my first time drawing black hair. It was an experience. Clearly, your boy got lazy and did not want to actually draw braids, so I just made it fucking strokes. I'm like, brush strokes, go. I'm lazy. And then, God, those braids are too far apart. My girl looks bald. They look fucking bald. And yes, they are erased. I'm pretty sure everybody, yeah. Is that, no, Joy does not have a black ring. Jae-hyung gets a black, sorry, Parker has, she's still Jae-hyung in this design, so fuck it. Two name, motherfucker. He still has a black ring. We got Ace, we got Aries. Fucking monstrosity of purple over there. That's Alex, who's also the other main character. And then Jae-hyung's over there in the red jacket. Oh God, I had this thing at the time. This is, again, years old. I had a thing at the time. I still like this group shot. I like the way that it shows them off. It's cute. I had this thing at the time where, like, all of them, like, fucking monster tab necklaces. Because I'm pretty sure a friend of mine was going to make me a monster tab necklace. And I said, that's cute. I'm putting it on my show. Which will maybe one day get made. Maybe. It's very gay. It's very, very gay. Anyway, carrying on.
And any other stories I want to tell.
I have so many stories in my brain, it hurts. But yes,
busy brain. What can I say?
do have a busy brain. I do have a busy brain. What can I say? I can say that the hamster here, I felt like when I said the line, I have a busy brain, made my brain seem more active than it is. Because anyone who's been in my stream knows I'm fucking stupid. I stream head empty. There are no, I hit the go live button and my brain just fucking leaves. It's like, all right, time to go on vacation. You hit the button, I'm out of here. I could say nerd. True, you can say nerd. So I wanted to find a way to reflect that because I think again, if you see, like, again, seeing my streams on Twitch, just interacting with me more, I'm pretty goofy. I'm pretty silly. I'm a silly boy. I say boy. What the fuck? I'm not a boy. I'm not anything. I'm moving my camera because it's too in the way. There we go. That's fixed the tracking bit. Okay, cool. But I'm like, I need a way to make this silly and not, like, serious. Because, like, the original plan that I was going to have here, that I was just going to have text saying, help me. But I realized that was a joke that it only applied to, like, artists and animators. And people, silly nothing, exactly. I am a silly nothing. But that, like, help me joke was more something that would apply to, like, artists and people who do, like, personal projects and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't know if next crew will get that. And it seemed too negative for the tone that I was using, so I said, fuck it. We're doing the hamster with the water bottle. Cause that fucking hamster lives in my head rent-free. Like, whenever I need, like, a silly thing, it's that goddamn hamster. It is always that goddamn hamster. So actually, fun fact, the way to find that hamster is to search up, like, caramel, no, it's not caramel dancing, like that old animation. Maybe if anyone was there for, like, 2010, 2012 YouTube internet era, that was the time. Super Hulak and Tumblr. Oh god, all the people in the chat, you'll know what I'm on about. But I use that because I'm like, it's silly, but it looks active with the strobe lights, so that's what I can say. I love this shot. It's so silly. I love this shot so much. This is pretty accurate. Like, if I had to choose an image from this to represent me, it'd be this one. This is one of, like, my favorites right here.
I guess you could also consider
This,
the founder /
fun fact, lost media footage. I say lost media. It's not lost media. I think it's still sitting on my PC somewhere, unless I deleted it. Oh, but this is actually a recording from our first attempt of the MCR application, and our theme for that was, like, this fantasy, like, quest. Like, it was going to be Ren, Solar, and I were a bunch of, like, novices that, like, idiot ambition anime protagonists that were like, yeah, let's go, like, take on MCC Rising. We're gonna be so good, but we need, like, a trainer. And, like, Sci-Fi was gonna be the old one because, again, she's the oldest in the group. It's like Sci-Fi 26. I'm gonna say 26, and the rest of us are like 18 child. So it's great. It's like 18 or something. Whatever the fuck are 8. I think none of us were 18 at that time. I was like 17 child. So that was funny. So that was the bit there. But my computer crashed while it was, of course it crashed, but, like, it did a second or third crash of the day, which is very unusual for my PC, hence why I was not expecting it. And it corrupted, like, our longest recording that had most of the meat of our video, so we had to scramble. My fucking computer killed our first application. But I still have this old footage, this old crunchy-ass footage from before I knew what a KBS was, just sitting around on my computer. And Lephilian is Ren's old name. It's an Easter egg. Look, it's the 4 of us. For those who know their Cyan Cassowaries lore, for those who know how the iceberg works. Yeah, there you go. There's your old stuff. So I just busted this out. I'm like, I need a thing for the group, but we don't have any group shots besides, like, the Risk streams. That just felt wrong to put into a Minecraft application. So here we go. Old footage!
Super cool, super awesome founder of this group. These
The
guys
sarcasm.
are the best of the
But
best.
I really want to have
As
this all the
for
first
me,
people.
I've
Okay,
got-
this bit with me. So for those who don't know, the image I'm holding is, like, the most, like, common / like, well-known map of Ace Race, which is a minigame in Minecraft Championships. And I had tried to write this joke into my script about how I was going to steal Ace Race because we share the same name. Because, you know, V-Race, Ace Race, and then I was going to make a joke about how it even had my colors for MCC Pride. Because, again, Ace Race is going to be the Ace one. So the Ace is going to steal Ace Race. But I couldn't find a way to make it work naturally that didn't sound, like, weird. So I figured I'd make it a visual gag, but also have it be, like, it's weird type of humor. It's a little bit weird where it's, like, eyebrow raising, where it's like, what are they doing? But it's also kind of silly, because why are you walking around with Ace Race? Like, why are you walking around with a picture of Ace Race? So I found a way to make it work, and it's called a visual gag. I don't know. I'm going on. There we go. Picking apart every fucking detail.
Reason rank here, but you don't need to worry
This
for a little bit
fade,
about that.
this fade, originally I was going to have it because I also recorded this with my VTuber tracking just in case I wanted to use that. Clearly I never did. But I like in the middle of making like the blender poses, I was like, hey, what if I did like the peace sign fade meme as like a, hey, I'm dipping? And so I did that because I was fucking beside myself with laughter. You know it's good when you're laughing at your own jokes. Or at least they should be good. Hopefully they're good. Who knows? I hope it was funny. I hope if any of the bajillion people we submitted our apps to watches ours and they laugh at mine, I will feel so good about myself. I will be living off of that high for the rest of my life. That'll be the only compliment I need. You found me funny from the Minecraft video? I'm set. I'm set. I'm good. Also, another fun fact, the reason why this background is blurred is because I did not know that you could scale up footage, and the video was crunchy as shit, so I blurred it. They can't see the low quality. They can't see the 10 pixels of quality that this has, because they stole it from the MCC wiki, if I fucking blur it. We love low quality pictures, and we love our blur filters. I love my fucking blur filters. I live and die by my blur filter. And also crossfade. Those are like in my favorites on DaVinci Resolve.
Wink.
But yeah, the
I'm
fuck,
just here for
yeah,
a good time.
that probably explains like me's audibly saying wink too, because my model couldn't wink, so the gag there was wink, because the model can't. I mean, the model can wink, but it looks really jank, and like, I guess like like the webcam facial tracking thinks that I have small eyes, because like whenever I squint, like I'm basically like all I'm doing is furrowing my eyebrows right now. And it thinks that I'm squinting, and like I'm squinting right now, and then it closes my eyes. So I guess it thinks that I have smaller eyes than I actually do, which is really weird. So that was the joke there. That was a joke of just wink. But it didn't work. So now I just hope it's just weird. It's the lack of a sound effect. I hope somebody found it funny. This group shot.
To help support my teammates.
This is what we call, Veer doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, get improv'd all of this, again, improv'd all of this shit. I was making it up as I go, because I'm like, I have no idea what to do the visuals, because again, we don't have any group shots of us playing Minecraft. We don't have any of that, or at least I don't have any of that, and we didn't have the time to record any of that. So back I go into Blender, and I'm like, how do I visually communicate supporting my teammates? Besides, like, I had an idea where it's gonna be like a cheerleader thing, and they're doing like cool things, but in the end, I went for this? Which is just like, it is funny and cute to me, and I hope Nox Crew likes it when they see this. I hope anybody likes it I hope my teammates liked it when they saw it. I don't know. I usually went with my app and they're like, nice job, Beer. I went, thank you. And then I went back to Blender and helped with more assets. We were like around the clock editing here, basically. Like, I literally woke up Sunday, started editing. I didn't even eat, like, I forgot to eat breakfast. I woke up, MCC writing application, go! And then I like didn't stop editing until I literally went to bed, and that was like midnight. Again, around the clock working. Or was it no, I woke up like that on Saturday, because Sunday I had Barbenheimer, because I saw Barbie. I did the Barbie and Oppenheimer cross off. So like in between like the movies, I'll just text my team. I'm like, hello, how are we doing, team? What do you need me to do when I get back home from the movies? But I like this group shot. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. I like it. I loved working with like size and eyes models because I got the most like emotion out of it. Ren's face, Barbenheimer, yes, I did see that. That's a different tangent and maybe a different stream. But getting back on track here, because I'm fucking very good at getting off track. My favorite models to work, my favorite skins, because these aren't my models. This is just somebody else's rig that I slapped our skins onto. My favorite ones to work with were Cyan Eyes, or mine and Size. There we go, that sounds better. Cyan Eyes sounds like cyanide. Anyway, mine and Size, because our hair colors were like light enough that you could actually see our eyebrows. Because you can never see Ren's eyebrows because his hair is already like such a dark shade of blue, even though it doesn't look like it. But it's so dark because of the saturation that you just can never see his fucking eyebrows. Like, I even tried to like darken his eyebrows. You still can't see his eyebrows. My man, my man's got like fucking not Schwarzenegger, Schrodinger's eyebrows. Does he have eyebrows? Does he not have eyebrows? The world may never know. And then because again, Solar has a sunflower over their eye, I couldn't use the face, so it just looks like they're staying off this face. I find that very funny. It kind of works because as you'll see later again in Solar's app, they're not monotone. They're just not very animated as a person like I am. Like it's like if you put Solar and I in our room together, it's gonna end up looking like Raven and Starfire from the Teen Titans, because I'm a fucking cartoon of a human being. What can I say? Again, I'm a VTuber for a reason. That's actually not the reason, but I'm gonna say it was for the comedy. So it's actually really funny. I like this a lot. That's a very me thing to do. If I had the strength to just pick up my friends, and this is very me. I'm moving my mouse around like you guys can see my mouse, but you can't. Continuing on. And to also maybe be the team court jester. I genuinely have the role team court jester on my Splatoon team's Discord. I say my Splatoon team as if I'm still on the team. Whatever. But that I am still on that server because again, they're all my friends. I'm still there. And I do genuinely have the role of team court jester. I am literally a certified court jester at this point. And this is a clip from Cyan stream because Cyan streams too late for me to stream at. But whenever they go on to Teeples, I like to just mess with them. Because again, I'm not live. I literally can't be live because I will wake up everybody in my house. I'm a very loud person. In case you couldn't tell. So I just yoinked this clip from her Twitch. And that's me! That's me! That's me scaring the shit out of them. Okay, that honk, that nose honk, funniest shit ever. I love that. I love going back with that. I'm pretty sure I got some comments on that from my team too. They're like, I fucking love the clown nose. I'm like, thank you. Okay, and then for Ren, we're showing the second comic page. We're showing it. We're revealing it. A second comic page, Chainsaw Man, and then turning off the. I'll leave the video going. So here's the Chainsaw Man comic that I did. This one easiest to put together because of how harsh the lighting was in this scene. Thank you, Yashiro Naito's Trigun. Who the fuck is Chainsaw Man's author? I swear to God, I used to know off the top of my head. I own the manga. What am I doing? Okay. So the answer is Tatsuki Fujimoto. So Fujimoto, thank you Fujimoto for making this scene have such like harsh film noir-esque lighting. Shout out to Fujimoto for that because it made this so much easier to replicate because I didn't have to actually do backgrounds. I had to do no effort. Like the only effort that I would have had to do was the fact that like Ren or in the original panel, Denji was standing on a bunch of dead bodies. And I was not drawing that. I didn't have the time for that, and also it would have looked weird. So I just made it a white blob, and it works. It works, man. The job is done. Again, people weren't gonna see it. This is gonna flip by. They were never gonna see it. That's it. So it worked. It worked. But there you go. There's the other panel. There's the other page, and those are the 2 pages I made. And I gave them to Cyan. I said, "Go duplicate these," and done. So yeah, there's that. There's another page that nobody will ever get to see. A lot of my renders are like that. But getting back on track. Going into Ren's.
Oh, it's my turn?
This was Cyan's responsibility. This was because Ren just didn't have the time or like their usual setup to go and like edit their video properly. He was very much like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is like so scuffed. Please look visually better because like he stuck himself inside of a closet per our recommendation to help with the echo, but he stuck himself inside of a closet, and I'm pretty sure this was recorded off of his phone, like his earbuds or something. And he was just like, I had to edit out so many ums. Oh my god, this is something. Please make this more visually interesting. I don't know what to do. And so I was like, I'm on it, because I was pretty sure I was working on Solars at the time, or I was like planning on going to bed or something like that. And shout out to Solar, she made this really good, because the default footage, I looked at that, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I was just at a loss. So shout out to Solar for making this work with the power of zooms and cuts. And that, okay, I will say, there was some actual editing here done by Ren, because Ren did work on it, like that little bit of him showing his PNG tuber, which hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I did draw that for him. It was a lot of fun working on that with him. I love that. He made the little shitty
Hey guys, I'm Varian.
this scuffed shot. He just made it himself, and he's like I'm pretty sure that's not even like a PNG that I grabbed. I'm pretty sure he grabbed like the first sunglasses he got from Google and then erased it around, judging by like the white pixel trim that's still on like the left lens. I love the energy that this has. I fucking love it. But yeah, so we did some basic like visual editing, and then Cy took in and was like, banger, dude, I got you. So shout out to Cy. Cy hardcore carried this thing. Fucking let's go sci-fi. Banger, nice job. Nice job, girl.
GTuber, and
She deserves so much rest.
I've done
Yes. This is old footage from my first application, by the way. Ren just straight up reused it. I'm like, good job, Ren. I collect that immediately because I just have a good visual memory. But dude, when I first saw this, I lost my mind because Ren's so fucking good at parkour. Like, yeah, go sci-fi indeed. We appreciate sci-fi in this house. We appreciate all my teammates in this house, but we appreciate sci-fi especially for carrying this fucking editing. Because she, again, put together the whole video. So go sci-fi! But yeah, Ren's fucking cracked at parkour.
So
Like, this
I'm very
timing,
excited for
this
parkour.
coordination? Huh? My man is cracked. My man is cracked at the- oh, I'm still at the intro.
I'm a YouTuber and I stream on Twitch.
Hold on.
I've done
He's
a
cracked at the
lot of
game!
Minecraft
He's
parkour,
fucking
so I'm
cracked!
very excited
He's
for
God,
parkour.
I could never do
Parkour
this.
is
I
fun.
could never do this. My man's built different. Yeah, I would die as well, ripoff. I would absolutely die as well. Yeah, parkour is probably a favorite thing to do in Minecraft, exactly. Like, my man. You're if we get in, fucking Ren's carrying us in Parkour Warrior. In Parkour Tag. Motherfucker's like the permanent hunter. The other three of us have to scramble and be like, who's like the next okay decent person at parkour? Because it fucking ain't me. It ain't me. If I ever do an MCC Island stream, you'll see that ain't fucking me. So rip to that.
My favorite thing in Minecraft to do. So
But,
I'm hoping
yeah,
I can carry my team.
Ren will absolutely carry us
I'd
on
also say
Parkour
that
Warrior.
My bow skills are pretty solid considering the sheer amount of
Ren
FPS
does
games
stream
that
a
I
lot of
play. So I'm
Overwatch.
ready to snipe
When
people
Ren
off the
does
map
stream,
in-
you can't see any of his VODs right now because either he doesn't have his VODs turned on, or it's been such a long, it's been at least 3 months since he streamed. Maybe it's both. But he does stream a fair amount of Overwatch, and he's pretty good at that from what I've seen. From like the 10 seconds I see at the start of his streams, because unfortunately the dude like always streams when I'm like busy with family members. I'm like, I will have to turn my video off and flip my phone down and not chat, but just know you're getting my view. Or definition would be South Park episode Spontaneous Combustion. I have never seen that. I don't watch South Park. Anyway, this whole freaking like scrambling up the names of the
I'd also say
game.
that my bow skills are
I'm pretty sure it was initially Ren's idea because he genuinely like forgot some of the games that were in MCC. I think it might have been because he like hasn't watched MCC in a while, which you know what? Fucking same. I don't know if Bill Mart's in rotation. I heard that it came back. I heard it didn't. I think Bingo's back, but I also don't know. I need to like watch like a recent MCC Rising, not MCC Rising. There's only one of those. A recent MCC VOD. I gotta still watch Rambo's because I heard he won that. I'm like, oh, go! He broke the curse, yo! Also, if you haven't watched unless you like fashion stuff, I wouldn't. It's iffy for me. From what I've seen of South Park, that's not my sense. That's not the vibe.
solid.
But yes, anyway, back to
Sheer
Minecraft.
amount of FPS games that I play. So I'm ready to snipe people off the map in
Skysleep. These were originally so crunchy because again, Ren stole them from the wiki. And then like Cy came in and cleaned it up. Like the font's even different. I'm pretty sure she just like remade the assets. So go Cy on that. Fucking stellar job. Again, Cy with the carry.
Rocket battle.
I love the zoom outs that she did too. Fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, what's it called again? That's probably gonna actually happen. That will be us. We will all forget our words if we get into MCC Rising. I don't think we will, in all honesty, because the fucking quality of these applications skyrocketed. Like, I swear to God, people have been, like, cooking since the first application. Like, they missed that window, and they're like, alright, guys, we're gonna make like, somebody made a fucking, 2.5 minute, fully animated video. Fully fucking animated. My man, that person I always forget the name of, which is honestly a tragedy. My man's fucking cracked. That was some good shit. Hold on, I'm gonna tell my camera down because it won't track my mouth. Accept my mouth! Let me reset my model. Nope, not blue bar still hovering over me, isn't it? If I open up OBS. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, you win this time, camera. You win this time. Ugh, behind the scenes of being a VTuber chat. Anyway, that will be us. We will be forgetting.
What's it called again, guys?
This! I did not know Sai did this. It's an awesome quote, thank you. I did not know that Sai was going to have these lines. And I didn't know that she was going to do the grandma voice for them. At all. So, and I didn't, like, I saw Ren's rough cut, before Sai took it. I'm like, Sai, on to you. There you go. There you go, girl, go. That actually, the asset that I'm covering up right now, the hole in the box image right here, that's Ren's, like, original stuff. That's what the Out There 3 would have looked like if Sai didn't come in and say, Crunchy! Fix, please! And then she fixed it. I saw this late at night when, like, the rest of my house was trying to go to sleep, so I couldn't, like, laugh out loud, but I genuinely threw my phone in laughter. This shit's fucking funny. I didn't know it was gonna. I love that. I fucking love this. This is top tier right here. I love it. I think it's holding. I don't know how she does that. And again, Sly at it with the good subtitles and the zoom. Yeah, where did she even come from?
I'd say my streams are generally pretty chill, but they've got
I
some
can
chaos
vouch.
scattered throughout them.
I hear the rattling of bones. I hear the rattling of bones.
I'm
in the
also pretty sure
distance.
this clip
I
is like
heard that.
a year
My favorite
old.
streams,
You
however,
did
are
hear
always the
that.
ones with friends. So
Again,
in
shout out
fact,
to Sly for the sound effects on those swipes. Cause she added them when I edited Solar's thing, cause I also had swipes there for just like a smoother transition. Nice job on that. Again, Sly with the sound team, Sly with the care and fucking everything here. Yes.
to be applying to MCCR with my team.
Yes.
Hi.
I will say that recording does run a little bit dirty. I dropped your name so people might watch. Oh, what the? Oh, you're the Discord server? I completely misread that chat. Oh my god. Oh, well, yippee. Thank you for the viewers. Let's go. Well, if anyone here is from Ripoff's Discord, welcome. Welcome to the nerd stream, pretty much. That's what this is. Welcome to the nerd stream. I will say Ren's introduction does them pretty dirty because they're more energetic than that. Like, I would describe, like, Ren, they're not my level of energetic. I don't think anyone can, like, naturally be my level of energy without doing some, like, fucking crack in the corner first. I don't know how I do this. I am genuinely naturally like this. I am an energetic high... I am this. I am not high. I mean, that was a bad cutoff on the middle sentence. I am not high. Twitch don't ban me, I promise I'm not. Oh my god. Oh, that was a bad time to run out of my train of thought. I am just naturally this high energy. It's a little bit scary at times. It scares me. But Ren also can be energetic and is really competitive. Like the two of us will just like bash our heads together like siblings. And it's fun. I love like if you guys go, not right now, after the stream, if you guys go onto YouTube and search up sci-fi VODs, that's sci-fi's VODs channel, because she streams way more often than I do. Always support everybody that's in my team. But over on Sci-Fi VODs, which again is Sci-Fi's VODs channel from all our streams, there are 2 Risk streams. So if you want to see what the Cyan Cassowaries are like, that's what we're like. It is Ren and I butting heads, and then we team up against Sai because she's the grandma, then Solar's in the corner watching us, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm friends with the lunatics. That's... The Solar's the youngest of the team, but they just pretty much are like, they're like the only reasonable one in the group. They are. Like, okay, Sai's also reasonable. She's also, obviously, she's older, so she's, like, pretty, you know, glued together and whatnot. But she'll feed into the childish energy. Meanwhile, Solar is the pretty, Solar is a solid one. I love Solar. Solar, please, God, do not take that as an insult if you're ever watching this. But, yeah, I love Solar. Anyway, Ren's intro did them dirty, but I think that was just because of where they were, that's where he was recording. And I think also the time... Cause if I remember the time difference, it would have been somewhat late for him. But you know what, Sly's editing really helped with that. So hopefully Nox Crew got the message across. But here is Solar. This is pretty accurate to Solar. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty straight up accurate to Solar. And here's more of my editing, which you'll see because I put stuff on the screen. It's so obvious who edited what parts. This was such a collaborative process. Like, the thing is, because of our timing, we couldn't do any group recordings, because the times when they were available have been late at night for me, so I've been too loud and just wouldn't have worked out. So we just don't have any group parts. It just didn't work out. C'est la vie. But I hope Nox Crew could still feel the fact that we are like a group and we are like friends that are like familiar with each other and like we know each other pretty well. I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Maybe. Yeah. Point is, collaboration. Holy fuck! Did we need this video would not have gotten made if it wasn't for all four of us working so well together. And I hope Nox Crew picked up the message on that. Because it's really only obvious in like the visuals and the editing. Which I guess are part of the visuals, so it's kind of redundant to say the visuals and the editing, but whatever. But I really hope Nox Crew, like anyone else who like sees this, like got that memo that this is like a big collaboration. Like this video would not have gotten made if I didn't have Cy, if any of us didn't have Cy. Again, Cy coming with carry. If we did not have like, cause Cy and I were the most free, so we were doing like I was doing all the assets, Cy was doing a lot of the Cy obviously did her animation work. She did the comic book flip in the Zoom. Then obviously the subtitles and like the overall editing of this along with the intro, her part, and then Ren's, and then also the subtitles for Solar. Again, that's your subtitling. Thank you, Cy. Again, I love your subtitling, girl. It is so expressive and so fucking good. Let me get a water because my throat's starting to hurt. Water. Yoink. There we go. Oh, there we go. Streamer's hydrated. But yeah, I forgot where I was going. But yeah, okay, now I remember. I really hope that shines through that, like, this was a heavy collaboration. This wasn't, like, the last one where it was like, okay, guys, send me your clips. I can do, like, subtitles. Because I was the main editor for that one. I took the responsibility at that time. The benefits of only being in high school and not having a job at the time. And it was so much. I really hope that shines through. I really hope that does, because again, none of us could have gotten here if we didn't have the other three. But yes. Anyway, Solar Spit.
I'm an up-and-coming voice actor, script writer.
These are me. These two bits. These are me. These are me cosplaying as Solar in Minecraft. I'm like, I need a thing. Both of these come from the same world that I have for recordings that I used. I think it's for an SMP application that I just never made public for reasons that I don't remember. But I made this entire like big floating island for it that I'm pretty proud of. For a person who's not a builder and doesn't understand like building in Minecraft in the slightest, it looks pretty. I like it. The other one is just a black box because I mean, listen, Solar said voice actor. When you think voice actor, you think those soundproof booths, you think the black boxes. It's a black box, but here's me pretending to be Solar in Minecraft.
And the PvP
like I needed
extraordinaire
assets
of our team. My goal with this MCC is to fight with everything I have to secure my team the win, no matter what it takes. I provide strategy, insight, and most of all, determination to push our capabilities to the max.
Yeah, I did a lot. If you guys see there is this slight wobble effect that you don't really see it when Solar moves her camera around, but it's a lot more obvious when they're standing still. I use the camera shake effect. It's a default thing over in DaVinci Resolve. Available on the free version too. Your boy likes his free shit. What can I say? But I put that on to give it that like handheld camera effect feel, just to help make it a little bit more visually engaging. Because it's like the thing with the handheld camera effect, whether it's actually handheld or is like just edited in post, is that you don't notice the wobble. Because, like, we're all used to watching videos. We're all used to just, I mean, whether it's TV, movies, or YouTube, or just, like, videos that we took ourselves on our phone, we're all used to it, and we're all used to seeing that, like, handheld effect, that it goes unnoticed, but it adds just, like, a sense of flavor to the videos. So I just put that in to hopefully effectively recreate that feel of that handheld and just, like, personality that, like, comes with that kind of camera hold. There you go. I was big brain on that. The only big brain I think I did.
Us a chance at dodgeball. I have what it
takes.
takes.
If we get I'm saying we're not getting to dodgeball. I know this team is not going to win if we do get in. I'm not expecting anything out of this. I'm fully expecting us to have to go and be like, all right, MCC 3, we're making a fucking movie. We're making the MCU. But if we do get in, if we do somehow get to dodgeball, fucking Ren and Solar are gonna carry us so damn hard. Holy shit. Please, God, because maybe actually Cy as well, because Cy does spend a fair amount of time with a bow, so she can also shoot. I cannot shoot. I have no game skills. Again, I am the team idiot. I am the team funny man. I am the team court jester. I have nothing else going for me. Quite literally. This isn't in like a secret, oh, I'm like a parkour PvP part. Oh my god. No, my skills are be funny and team comms from when I did competitive Splatoon. So when we get into Battle Box, if we get to play Battle Box or Sky Battle, or if we even get into this event, I will be there like, guys, top left, enemy, go! I will be sounding like a fucking League of Legends call. It'll be awful. I am so sorry. I know what it sounds like. It's an experience, but it fucking works. There's a reason it sounds like that. And it works. It works. Your boy knows how to comms, is all I'm saying. It'll be funny if, like, Solar and Ren also know how to comm, but Sai doesn't, so she's just surrounded by enemy left, down, right, move, go! And she's just sitting there like, what the fuck are you guys saying? Why does this sound like a fucking Call of Duty call? But yeah. I've never seen... There we go, okay. I actually have never seen Solar's PvP skills, but I hope they're good. I believe that they're good. I can see that from Solar. I can actually see Solar being PvP god. I can see that. That seems very plausible for them. This bit, again, this is me... Again, in the same fucking world, in the same, there's an Easter egg here, I'll just get to there. I think I recorded this at like 11 at night, and I'm like, I need, like, some sillies that can just, like, quickly summarize us as people. I'm like, what's a stupid thing to do in Minecraft? Besides, like, just dig straight down or, like, get killed by a creeper. I'm like, riding a pig. It has an energy. Like, it's not stupid to ride a pig. Like, mechanically speaking, it's like, oh, you're just, like, being silly or something, but, like, this clip has such an energy to it, because I did this intentionally. I got the pigs' attention. I didn't know that I would get the other pigs with... Shut up, so I'm talking about me! Oh my god. I didn't know that the other pigs would follow from the carrot on a stick. I thought it only worked for the one that you're riding. More you know, I guess. I had to actually rescue them from the pit that's over on the right here, this little hole. I had to rescue them from that because they all fell in on the first take, and then the second take I got them out, and I had to dig them out, and I got them, and I purposely fell into the other pit, which I don't think you see. No, you don't get to see that. I purposely I fell into the other pit to look even dumber, but you don't get to see that. You don't get to see that. It didn't work. But this bit here, this is the only redstone I know how to do, and it's from a fucking Hermitcraft video when they were like going to the ancient city and they needed to distract the wardens. They wouldn't do a double side like this. They just go one observer, which is like perpetually observing something, which would then leave this piston going rapidly. And it's just it's like a baby sensory video for the wardens, basically. And if you guys look in that back left corner where it says Ace, what I originally did, again, this goes back to my Ace Race bit, where I'm like, I'm gonna steal Ace Race, and it'll be funny. Honestly, kind of glad I scrapped that joke, because what happened over here is that it was going to be a reveal where it's going to be like one of those falling sand things, and at the stand it said, I'm taking, and then it was all going to fall to reveal Ace Race. Except I fucked it up so hard to a level of, like, embarrassment, because I didn't dig out the pit underneath for the sand to fall into, and I didn't set up the redstone until the end after I finished building it. And then when I went to go and do the test to see if it would all fall, only half of it fell because it was too long to carry just one redstone strength, and I had to get a repeater and be like, how does Minecraft redstone work again? I'm pulling out like these mumbo jumbo videos I saw like a year ago that I didn't take any notes on. I'm like, mumbo jumbo, enter my brain cells, give me your redstone knowledge so I can know how to make sand fall through the power of pistons. And then it didn't work, and I tried to dig out underneath, and I tried to use TNT to dig the area faster. Except then that exploded the sand at the top, and I just started fucking exploding everything, and I gave up because it all fell apart. But not in the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to fall apart, but not in the cool reveal of like, I'm taking Ace Race, and then like wink wink nudge nudge. So that's how we got the blender render, and that's why it's just sitting there in the back, because again, this is the same world, and this is the peak of my redstone abilities. Warden baby sensory video, pretty much.
Abilities combined will make
this is also me. I'm like, I need another, I'm like, again, 11 night, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I need an entertainment. I need a something. I need like a Pope in the Pool element. Which, for those who don't know, Pope in the Pool is a writing and / or editing technique that essentially is used when you're giving exposition, which essentially is all about like world information. It's like explaining fucking Wingardium Leviosa in the middle of class in Harry Potter. And essentially what Pope in the Pool is that it comes from this movie where they were delivering exposition about something that was going to happen to the Pope. To the Pope, basically, they're like these two characters are like explaining something to the Pope. It's basically just exposition to Pope. In order to make that scene interesting, what they did is that they shot it in the pool. So the audience is like, "What? The Vatican has a pool? Why does the Vatican have the pool? Is the Pope wearing a Speedo?" It just makes you more engaged in the scene to the point where you don't even realize that you're being delivered exposition. It's information dump, but so people don't know that they're learning things. That's what Pope in the Pool is. You have to add another element to this. A lot of YouTubers do this. You'll see it like all the fucking time in like Mr. Beast videos. Especially during ad reads where they just hype it up and there's like crazy shit happening. So that's what Pope in the Pool is. Leviosa, not Leviosa. Shut the fuck up, Hermione Granger. -10 points from Gryffindor. Nobody asked. But I'm like, I need to Pope in the Pool this. How do I get like a funny element? I'm like, what if somebody went to go and fight the Warden, but like with no armor and no protection, which is really stupid. But then I'm like, what if I do it with like a stick? So I got a wooden sword, which is not a stick, but it's a wooden sword, so it looks thick enough. And it kind of worked because from this angle, I don't think like a stick would have read clear enough. So actually the wooden sword was the right way to go by accident. There's a lot of happy accidents that happen in this. I'm not gonna lie to you. But with that, it worked, and it was funny, and it also plays on to the fact that like Ren was the last, because I thought it would have been funny to have this fucking idiot fight the Warden in broad daylight with a stick and immediately lose, because you brought a stick to a Warden fight, right when Solar's saying a powerhouse of an MCC team. It feels funny, it feels like you got through the exposition, it worked, it was, again, 11 a night. Maybe it's funny, maybe it's not. I hope it's funny. Just be like, we'll be a powerhouse of an NCC team. Fights Warden with stick. Because I know that's like another thing that like, I heard that like, I shouldn't say I know. I heard from another person that Nox Crew doesn't like that. Doesn't like seeing these like, yeah, I'm so good at like PvP. And then it's like a clip of you dying. You're like, yeah, I'm so good at parkour. And then it's a clip of you dying. Because it just, I mean, I definitely understand why. Like depending on how it's done, that humor can work. It's just a joke template that's gotten like really popular, so people have like lost why the joke works. They just think it's, yeah, I say one thing and then I do the opposite, like it's a reverse of expectations. But that it just doesn't work because it's so overdone, and you have to like actually sell it fully versus just saying it. Like it's just a joke that doesn't really work anymore. So I'm hoping that this clip did not come off as that, because now that I think about it, fuck! That's kind of no. Hoping it does not get read as that. But I think when I showed this to the team, I'm pretty sure Cyan was like, yeah, that's good. That's good shit right there. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for liking the clips that I put in during this. But yeah. Powerhouse of an MCC team.
Powerhouse of an MCC team. I feel like Sky Battle would be one of the best game modes for me to prove just how much I can excel at game mechanics and working with my team to our inevitable victory.
Go on. I didn't think I was gonna be talking, so I went to go and eat again. So now I'm just full of food. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna go back a bit.
I'm an up-and-coming voice actor, script writer, and the PvP extraordinaire of our team. My goal with this MCC is to fight with everything I have to secure my team the win, no matter what it takes. I provide strategy, insight, and most of all, determination to push our capabilities to the max and secure us a chance at dodgebolt. I have what it takes to push my team to victory, and while my teammates might just be here for fun, I believe that with all of our abilities combined, we'll make a powerhouse of an MCC team. I feel like Sky Battle would be one of the best game modes for me to prove just how much I can excel at game mechanics and working with—
I don't know what server this is that Solar's on here, but it's cute, and I love the builds here. If Solar built this, you're a fucking good builder, Solar. Holy shit. Build stuff on T-Pulse. I want to see your stuff. Whoever built this, please build more. I want to see more of your stuff. I love this build. It's so cute. It's comfy. It's very purple. I clearly like purple, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm fucking purple. Again, here's that team render. Here's the team render, that fucking broke blender that was the most troubleshooting that we had to do between Cyan and I. here's that render again, because again, I have no clue to the team. And this was my go-to thing. I'm like, team, go! And also, I feel like this like shot works a lot more than my goofy, like, support all your teammates, and here's them just standing on me. But yeah, it fits Solar's tone a lot better, and it worked.
My team to our inevitable victory. MCC Rising 2 would not just be a great experience for me, but for the rest of my team. I will say, I have a feeling that in case this does get reviewed by somebody else, they're gonna be like, well, this is like really formal, like I wouldn't have like gone for this, like Solar, like some sort of comment on that. I have a feeling that like the two immediate comments that we're gonna get are gonna be for Solar and Ren to be more animated, and then for Solar to be like less formal, because even for like internet standards, this is pretty formal, like, especially this bit at the end here. But that's also just how Solar speaks. Like, that's just Solar. Which isn't like a diss or anything. Like, again, that's just Solar. Like, they admitted it themselves when we were like helping them write their script and whatnot. I was like, hey, you sound like you're applying for a job application, which like you are, but it's an internet job application, so be funny. Go crazy, go stupid, be funny, be internet funny man or something. But no, this is just straight up Solar. Like, I would change nothing here about their presentation. Like, I would maybe tell them to slow down, but coming from me is saying something, because like it's not so much that the words blend together, at least to me, like I can understand them just fine without the subtitles, but the fact that like chunks of their, like massive chunks of their script blends together, which makes it harder. It makes it not harder. I was gonna say more difficult, but that's the same thing as saying harder, but whatever. It makes it more difficult to like have an editing beat to it, because the thing with it also makes it more difficult to like emphasize specific parts and specific words, because the thing with me is that even though I speak very fast and I enunciate very poorly, those 2 years of theater did jack shit. That speech therapy as a child did jack shit for me. I was cursed from the start with this. But there's still like a rhythm to my sense of speech, and I still know when to hit the beats and when to do the things. Like, I still know the important, like, if I want to emphasize this bit, make sure I do a pause here. But that's really the only tip I would have for Solar here. That's pretty much it. Visuals, that depends. Solar is gonna have to like develop their own editing style for visuals, because this is just me putting on visuals. So I'm like, I didn't want to go full my style with like the renders and whatnot, because one, I felt like that would have been very obvious. I would have pulled away from Solar's application, is that it would have been too much like, oh, this was edited by the first person, by that purple person, the fucking too many thoughts in their head, busy brain person, and that would have pulled away from their application, which I did not want. Even though I am the one that edited the visuals. Again, Solar came in with sound. Solar fucking found the right soundtrack for that. That was a hard thing. Even I was digging around for that. Like, I found this one song, that two-set violin, which for those who don't know, they're two classical, I believe they're Australian. They're two Australian classical musicians, classical violinists. And they made this track, and I'm like, I was so desperate for a song that I could find that I could use to this, that I'm like, fuck copyright, I don't care anymore, I'll fight with my own hands. I play kind of fast and loose that, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm using a fucking Soul Eater song, for my starting soon screen song. Anyway, I digress. So that's really the only tips I have here. That's the only recommendations. That's it. That's hit the beats in, emphasize the beats in your writing. There's always like important chunks that you want to have together. I can go into that if people want to know more about that. If people are also fellow nerds in the chat and are like, what do you mean by this? Please feel free to ask questions. I know I'm rambling a lot. I'm going on my own tangents because that's just my brain. Again, busy brain. I see a shiny thing, I run after the shiny thing. But if anyone has a question that they want to know about like anything I say or whatever, please feel free to speak up. Even if that's like the only thing you say in chat. I do not care. I am more than happy to ask questions. I'm always happy to be here. Now, carrying on. I love Solar's bit here. I think it also adds, I think, even though it does sound like formal for just like in the way, again, it's just Solar. Solar's a fairly, yeah, thank you. Even though Solar is a pretty formal speaking person, I think it also adds like this, what's the adjective I'm thinking of? It also adds a sense of like personability to it. I want to call it approachable. Not in the way that like, bro, this is really cold and off-putting. It's not that at all. It seems more personal. It seems like
as if you're pulling Nox off to the side, and it's like, I understand, like, how important this is, and, like, how big of an opportunity this is. Like, it shows you more personhood there, which is what I've heard they're looking more for, not you as a content creator, but you as a person, which I'd be inclined to agree with. That is what they're actually looking for, because content creators can easily fake their personalities. Like, even though I am generally this animated and this extra, when I'm around others, it's hyped up for stream. I am naturally like this, but I make it last much longer than it does naturally for streams. Like, if you've seen those, like, lower energy streams that I have, that's what I'm more like. The way to describe me is that I'm like if you took Starfire away from the Teen Titans and you stuck them into one body, you have no emotions and all the emotions and all the cartoon expressionality, and then just Raven. I am both. I don't know how, I ignore the paradoxical nature of my personality. I am both of those creatures. Both of those people. Whatever. We're gonna move on from whatever the fuck that sentence was. But I do like this bit. I do like that actually. It shows some, like, it shows the person behind the camera a little bit more, which I do like, and I think that's also really important. Because again, content creators can fake their performance. Because I only exist as a person online for as long as these streams are. That's it. You guys do, it's a great on and off with your job and your performance. Again, I'm on stage until the stream ends. And after that, I'm stuffing my face full of food, I'm playing games, I'm watching movies and crying at How to Train a Dragon, because goddamn, that soundtrack is fucking good, okay? So that's what Naxku's looking for more for, because even though they want to see you as an entertainer, they're gonna have to work with you as a person first. And if you do not seem like at least an agreeable person, like if you at least seem like a decent human being who's not gonna be a dick, you'll have a better shot at getting in. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some out, because obviously they're on my YouTube recommended, I've been looking at these just to see, like, what everybody else has done. I've seen some where I'm like, wow, you seem like such a fucking asshole, I would never want to work with you. And maybe they aren't, and that's just the impression I got from them, but that's bad. Like, I'm not good with people, but if I look at your application, which you're selling yourself to Nox Crew to be like, hey, I would love to work with you guys to be in your event, don't come across as an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Don't ever accidentally read as, like, a disagreeable person. I'm saying this as if, like, somebody in case anyone in the chat is ever thinking about applying to a thing, don't ever seem like an asshole. Just don't. Like, that's saying some shit. Like, I'm a pretty patient person. I'm pretty forgiving. Again, I know that I'm pretty bad with people and reading them. So I always like to give the benefit of the doubt, be like, hey, maybe that was my fuck up, maybe I misread this. But again, if I read your application and I'm sitting there for the full 3 minutes going, wow, you seem like a dick, you fucked up. Anyway, carrying on. That's why I like Solar so much, because it shows a lot more of that personhood behind the camera. Even though Solar is a formal person, it doesn't feel like faked formal, where you're like, oh yes, I want this job. It feels like I want this job and this is who I am, which I very much like. Good job, Solar.
Chance to show the community just how much we deserve to be in the spotlight.
And then you also get that creator bit at the end, so it helps still keep it connected. These assets in the background, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen this video about 5 times. I made these gradients, they're really easy. Again, as the outset boy, as the outset, I don't know why I keep referring, fuck it, I refer to myself with gender. We change the genders all the time, even though I have no gender. No and all gender, I am both. I made these gradients in the back. These were originally, we were going to have a bit at the end where it was going to be like a 4-panel split screen, again, into the Spider-Verse style, where it's going to be the 4 of us. I think the original idea is that the 4 of us are going to be reacting to each other's trailer, or to, like, the full group trailer, and these backgrounds are going to be for each of us, and actually the backgrounds that you've seen behind all of them correspond to each person. This is one I made for Solar, because Solar has a very purple, not Solar, this is one that I made for Sci-Fi, because if you ever look at Sci-Fi's channel, it's very blue and purple, specifically purple, even though that's not on their avatar a lot, it's not a main color, but their branding is very purple. If we go over to mine, here we go, this is basically the same background that I gave Psy, which is a little bit cleaner. This is literally just my talking student screen, because my brand is red and purple, or at least it's going to be red and purple, it's red and purple. For who was next? It was red. For Ren, can I please? Here we go. Ren, because I wanted to give them all, I want to, these are like the easiest things to make, but I'm still putting thought behind this. Welcome to the artist. Here we go. That's about as good as a shot that I get. Ren's, I went with yellow because that's what Ren's eyes are. In case you couldn't tell, between everything with Ren in it. And I put the purple in just to be a unifying factor. Because again, it is part of his brand, but also it helps blend all four of the panels together if we have because we all have distinct colors, but it's still the purple that, it's just good color coding where you get it's good color communication. At least I hope it's good color communication. I'm only like 1 year into art school, please God, I'm not professional. I'm still talking out my ass half the time, I'm not gonna lie. I know some stuff, not all the stuff. But still like good color communication, how that unifying color to make it look like we all belong together. Because they have that individuality where I could look at the red and purple, I know that's rear. I look at the yellow purple, I know it's red. I believe Solar's was, what did I end up going with? It was like a white and purple, I believe. Solar's was the hardest to get because of just how much putting a white and purple, putting white in the gradient, like, stuck out from the other three. Wow, Ren's intro is long. Here we go, hold up. Yeah, I ended up going with a blue. Because that's, again, if you open up Solar's channel, it's very orange and blue. It's got a very much a sunset theme to it, which is cute. I like it. So I think, yeah, that's where I ended up pulling the blue from. So again, you see there's the full purple, you think Cyan. You see the red and purple, you think me. You see the yellow and purple, you think Ren. You think the blue and purple, you think Solar. It's still, we all have that common purple. It all unifies us together, especially with the fact that it's the darker color in the gradient. But then you also can look at the main color and be like, oh, I know who this is supposed to be associated with. It just helps. It's just those small details that help with the visual communication. Because the big thing is with your audience is that you never want them to be confused with what is being presented. You never want like, let them ask questions about the story and, like, what they're going to see next. That's good. Those are, like, engagement-based questions. But don't let them ever ask a question that's like, oh, wait, I thought this was, like, this, or, like, if I saw blue, I'm like, oh, I thought that would be red, but it's not red. Or, like, oh, I saw, or, like, oh, the silhouette seems, like, different to seems really similar to another character, so I thought it'd be that one. It's just good clarity. You want to keep your information clear, but also engaging. It's just, the less tiny detail hiccups you can have, the more clear whatever you're trying to share or tell your audience is going to be. That's very good. That's just good visual communication. It's good practice to have. Anyway, back to who we just ended Solar's, I believe. Yeah, because we were right at the end of that. I got distracted by Sci-Fi's gradient. I'm so good at analysis, staying on topic. Anyway. Yeah, so I didn't know that Solar was going, not Solar, fuck! This is what happens. Ren and I have similar names because of the Ren at the end, not the Var, sorry, the Var, the first bear, yeah, because of the bear at the first part of the name, kind of sounds like bear, and then we have Cyan and Solar, my brain's just fucking scrambling all of them up. Ugh, sorry. So this is Solar, fuck, no, it's a sci-fi, god, brain, mouth, work, ugh. For this one, I honestly, if I knew that, like, Sci-Fi was going to zoom into, like, the individual panel, I would have chosen different panel pages. That way Sci had a good face zoom in, because Ren had theirs because they had that full body shot where they were dingy. Solar had that good face shot from when they were Makima. I had it because of the fucking top panel saying I'm L, which is an awkward introduction, but whatever. I could have changed it to, like, I'm V. I don't think that would have worked, but it would have been a better thing than just I'm L. Oh, whatever. You live and you learn. Again, this was me replicating things because I didn't have the time to actually make, like, comic pages. I would have given Sai a better one than, like, just her eye. But alas. I did actually storyboard this. This was, like, the quickest storyboard because I'm like, guys, because Sai was like, hey, how transition help? I was like, I got you. Do the comic books thing that they do in Spider-Verse. And then I would have, like, made, like, we would have had, like, fake pages, and I would have had, like, one, like, legitimate page up and, like, the cover of, like, the next person's comic, like that one that showed at the start, where it was, me as, like, Spider-Man would have been, like, a different comic series or like different genre of like cover for the next person. That way they have like a good clean shot and it looks like you're flipping through. But I guess I just went for the straight panel, which makes sense because I think by that point we were definitely running low on time and it was midnight and I went to sleep. I believe, or it was close to midnight. If not midnight, it was close to midnight and I wanted to sleep because I had work in the morning. I get up at 6 a.m. for work. So that's the only note that I have is that I would have chosen a different thing for Sai to zoom in on, but alas.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
All right, Grandma, we don't have all day.
I also like the fact that, like, even though Sai's subtitles are very animated, they're still accessible. Like, when Sai did their speaking in my bit, like, when I saw that one clip of them, I didn't say it was Sai, because I figured, one, it's visually apparent that this is not me speaking, but I like that detail that, like, Sai clarifies it. I do like that. Again, Sai with the subtitles. I fucking love her subtitles. But yes. Oh shit, Sai 27. I just you're down here. Ha! Granny. You'll never be young. She ain't even here and I'm bullying her. God damn. Sai never stood a chance. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the fact that Sai could do a grandma voice. That's impressive. I could do sound effects like Muppets and cartoony sounding voices. Sai's like, here's grandma.
Only 27!
Well, hello there. I'm Sci-Fi. Yes, the entire genre. I'm an animator by day, variety streamer by night, and this team's de facto tech support. I show the games I love.
You guys do not know how accurate that is with Sai being the tech support of the team. It is ridiculous. Again, every time I'm like, Sai, my computer crashed. Well, actually, no, I don't tell her about my computer crash. She knows that my computer crashed like a motherfucker because I made jokes about it. Everybody on my team knows and they're like, Severe, please God, fix your computer. How is it still working? I don't understand. She is the tech support, pretty much. I always go running to her whenever I'm like, Sai, Blender's being mean. Sai. No, that's the wrong button. Sai, Blender's being mean. Sai, Blender's being mean to me again. Sci-Fi help. She is sci-fi tech support. She is straight up sci-fi tech support. It is very accurate. But yes, Sai streams are actually very lovely. If I am awake late enough to see them, I do like watching them. Great streamer, 10 out of 10. All my friends are great streamers here. But Sai streams the most out of all of us. I'm like a once a week, now twice a week. Maybe just for this week. We'll see how it goes. I do want to stream more, but I'm also like moving back in my dorm in a couple weeks, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, back on topic. Back on now. Fuck, I'm getting distracted. Sci-Fi streams more. Sci-Fi school. She fucking built over here. This building up here in the top, what is that? Top right corner. That's her Guardian farm over on the People's SMP, which is the server that she owns. It's fucking gorgeous, and she's not even done with it. I'm like, Sci-Fi! First of all, finish the build already. Second of all, that's a big build. Third of all, whoa! Fucking cool-ass build. And then that shot with the sniffers that actually is just like her backyard. That's her house. I'm pretty sure she's recording, yeah, she's recording outside of her house, too. Over on T-Balls. I love her build, she's so good.
All of my amazing builds with my community. So I'm excited for games like Build Mart and...
My computer keeps crashing.
This is very true. My computer does keep crashing. Again, it needs to... For those who don't know, my computer needs to crash, like, at least once during the day before it starts working just fine. I think I figured out the problem. But we'll fix that later. Anyway.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway,
that is kind of accurate to Sai's tech skills. But they're a lot better than she sells them for here. But yeah, I actually like the fact that she included like the tech support joke because one, it shows that we interact more as a team, and it accounts for like our weakness with this application, which is again lack of team interaction. And two, it also gives her a unique selling point because the most common one for the MCC Rising applications, especially this time around, is the team morale, is the team funny man, is essentially the sock of the team. Because they have like literally no other skills. Points out myself. And it's so common that like I don't know if it holds any weight anymore. Which I hope that my Hong Kong clown noise bit helped like emphasize that a little bit. But everybody has the archetype. You have like the PvP tryharders like carry the team, has to deal with a bunch of idiots. You have idiot one, which is typically your funny man, and then maybe you have like your parkour one or like your builder one. But I think Sai going to tech support helps her quote unquote archetype. Like if she has a character, it helps her like again her quote unquote archetype stand out more, which is good. I like that. I like that a lot.
The friends we made along the way. So for MCCR2, I'm here to have fun and win as a treat.
Okay, I think Cy's intro is the shortest of all of ours. I know mine is 45 seconds. I think on the dot 45, because that's what we gave ourselves, because the the Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man and Spider-People intros were 30 to 45 seconds long, and that's like the actual like, hi, my name is like Hobie Brown. Hi, my name is Professor Parker. However, I can never say his name right. I can never say Pod's name right. Bleh. But those ones like 30 to 45 seconds, I believe. So like when we were making this, we modeled it off of that just to keep it nice, short, and concise. And oh my god, I didn't have the. Oh no, Cy didn't have the original drawings. That's why this looks weird. Oh, I didn't notice. Luckily, it's short in the end screen. Actually, no. Cy turned off the end cards because they came in too early, and she didn't feel like fiddling with them. Which, you know what? Fair. Mood. Yeah. I'm just noticing it now. Like, where is Cy's, like, eyelid line? Why does Solar's eye not fit in with the rest of the side? I'm like, oh, that's right, because I drew them on. Forgot where I was going with this. There's something I was saying beforehand. But yeah. I think compared to our first application, this is a lot stronger. This is definitely, like, the better of the two, obviously. I became a much better editor between now and then. I've, like, edited a lot more. I think, like, I don't think I was even doing, like, TikToks actively when I made the first MCCR application. Semantic skills are a lot better now, especially if I took a film class. Thank you, film class, for making me edit more. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better around. Again, if we don't get in, I will not be surprised. I mean, granted, it's not like I'm gonna not be surprised because I'm like, oh yeah, this is shit. No, I'm proud of what we did, especially with our limitations, especially in the time frame. I think we did a really good job, and I'm still really happy with what we made. Flaws and all, everything, I still love it. I'm especially with the fact that this was so collaborative between the four of us. It like again, I said it before. I went off on a tangent about it. I'll say it again. The visuals and the collaborative nature of how this video is put together highlights our strength as a team and our personalities and how we work well together, because again, we would not be here without all four of us. Quite literally, like I mean there's obviously the aspect of like we wouldn't have each other's intros, but like this would not be done if all four of us were not. We essentially became like a well-oiled machine that night. It was awesome. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with that. Is there anything else I want to say? I do not think so. But yeah. I hope we get it. I honestly do hope. Again, not gonna be surprised. There's that person with a fucking 2.5 fully animated application. If they do not get in, I am fucking setting the Ox on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it shows off the team dynamic great. It shows off the individuals great. It's fucking animated. Like, oh my god, please let them in. Please let the fan favorite in. I'm so happy with what we made. If we get in, I will be impressed. I will be happy. If we do not get in, I think, like, we've talked about the application before and, like, what we've also, not the application before. We've talked about the application afterwards when we submitted it. And then also just comparing against, like, other applications we had seen. We were also, it was Ren, Sci-Fi, and I that were watching this other streamer, Lackey, stream, because he was doing reviews of other applications that he had taken on Twitter, and then also, like, lives. Point is, he was doing reviews, and, like, for those of you who don't know Lackey, and I also did not Lackey, this is like the first stream that I watched of his. I like him though. Good streamer. I say as if he needs my support. He's bigger than fucking I am. Point is, Lackey was in MCC 1, and he was doing reviews of MCC Rising 2 applications. And he's a very like honest, he's a very blunt and honest person. And like his comments and criticisms were like very, very helpful. And I was like genuinely like Cy, Ryan, and I were just comparing stuff that we heard from his stream, and then like comparing like our application against like the other applications and stuff that he was saying. And we were learning from this. Again, this is a team full of nerds. We're here to learn and improve. Because if we don't get in, again, we're not surprised. I'm pretty sure all four of us know that if we do not get in, it will be predominantly because we did not have any group footage, because we did not have a clear, because we didn't have a very blended apparent group dynamic video. We didn't have that portion of the video because we just ran out of time, and again, scheduling and issues. So if we don't get in, all of us are gonna be pointing at that, and we all know already to make up for that. Like, it's a great thing about doing this a second time around, is that we know, one, how this works, because we had the first time around, and we know kind of what Oxu is looking for now, since we had the last 10 teams to reference, which I don't think any of us did. I don't think any of us went back and watched the first round of applications, which I think actually kind of helped us out, because that's one of the things, at least for me, where if I see a thing, I'm going to end up thinking a lot more. It's going to influence my decisions a lot more. Accidental heavy referencing, I suppose, is one way to put it. But because of that more information of like how this works, what Nox Crew is looking for, we had more information to use for ourselves and our own application. So it was a lot better, and we've had obviously 2 years become better content creators, better editors, better whatevers, basically, better artists. I'm pretty sure like all 4 of us work in art to some degree. Yeah. Next time we rebrand as the Aqua Artists, we just prevent ourselves from being Team Purple for the irony of it. Why are all 4 of you purple if you're not? Why are you like the Cyan team if all 4 of you are purple? Because we weren't purple 4 years ago, but we're committed to the bit. It'll be funny. Yeah. I forgot what originally started me on that tangent. Point is, analysis done, and my voice hurts. And I actually want to eat my dinner besides like the 2 bites that I had of it. I love analysis. I love doing these. Again, I will happily do another of stuff that like anyone requests. Whether it be the first application or just like fucking videos on YouTube, like animated shorts you see, or just like anything, I'm happy to. I will say, before anyone goes and recommends it, I will not be doing MCC Rising application feedback because I do not know those people. And when I give critiques, I tend to be very blunt and honest about it. Like, if I think the application is shit and it won't get past Nox Crew's standards, I will stop watching. Just straight up. I'm like, no. Like, I'll tell you no I'll tell you why before I leave, but I will just stop watching. Because I'm a very blunt person. I'm a very honest person. I'm very straight to the point. It's not like in a mean way, but just like, so no. Because I don't know the people and they don't know me, I will not do that. That's not happening. Not doing that. I will do my teams, because my team knows me. And they know that when I say a thing, it's not just me being an asshole, it's me giving honest actual feedback from honest actual me. Like, I'm not just saying shit to be a dick. Anyway, yeah. So that was stream. I don't know how to end this. I did the analysis. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah, I hope we get in. I really do hope we get in. Again, we're all very proud of this. We all very much like it. If you guys want to see the video for yourselves, again, if you do exclamation point link, like it says somewhere in my title, I believe, that'll just give you the link to the video, which will link you back to Sci-Fi's channel, which is where this is on, because she got the big numbers, well, bigger than us. But yeah, bye ripoff. Yeah, outro. Remember to drink water, hydrate, or die. Remember to drink water, hydrate, or die straight. Eat food if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves. Get some sleep. I will see you guys in the next one, which will be Saturday. I don't know what that's. Either that will be Minecraft Island or that'll be Final Fantasy 3. I'm still debating what to do for that. Yeah, because I know I talked about on Twitter, actually, before I hit the end button, I know I talked about on Twitter about doing a VTuber design process, which I'm still going to do. The thing is that I take a long time to sketch, so I want to get all, like, I want to get, like, the faces and the body poses and everything prepped and ready, and that's going to take some time. So that will maybe be in 2 weeks or a bit, because I gotta juggle that and moving back in my dorm. But yeah, that's it. Bye! Bye! Bye 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 bye! See you guys Saturday! Bye bye! Bye 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 bye!